Last time on Lawful Stupid. The proprietor says, we're going to get everyone together. I will send out my brood to go and gather the other dragons. I'll send out those messages if you guys will go get Cassio. This clock portal materializes. There's a flash and you're gone. The three of you find yourself in the heart of the time temple, where you found the cradle originally. Before you are three pedestals. On each pedestal, there's three pillows. And then on the left pillow, there's a gem. On the middle pedestal and pillow, it's empty. And on the right, there's a pedestal with a gem.
These are both him, but this one is the future, I think, and that one is the past. Different essences of time.
So you've got 2 points of time for one object. Can you triangulate and see where they meet in the middle?
Yeah, I could try.
They start pulling towards each other. There's an explosion of light, sound, and time. You three find yourself standing in front of the door to Goron. This gem, it's not just two stuck together anymore. They fused.
Well, this is where we need to go again, I guess. Back home. Ready?
I'd follow you anywhere.
Put the rock against the door.
All of the color drains from that mosaic depiction of Goron's history and pours itself into this gem. And the gem starts to glow a dark emerald green. So we come back to the corridors and we pick up last week for all of us. We find ourselves with our adventurers and they have a full green gem and the door to Goron is colorless. It's kind of how Shane sees the world, honestly.
I thought you could see some colors.
Shane, just no reaction. That's fine.
Did you want me to dignify that with a response?
No, I didn't. So it's grayscale.
I did.
It's the color has been drained from their the doors tapestry, as it were.
That's not great.
So we can go through the door, yeah? So go through the door. Should we need to?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try the door handle.
Yeah, the door handle turns.
And it opens.
It sure does.
I'm gonna poke my head through, not my whole body.
Okay, you poke your head through the doorway.
It's just black like normal, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke back. Go. I really want to go in. I know I shouldn't, but it seems. Should we go in now?
Well, have we ever been able to come back through the door that we opened? I think is a good question to ask ourselves.
Yes, that is possible. I've seen that.
Oh well, it's never happened to me. Let's do it.
Yeah, I took you through it.
All right. Well, I ain't going back.
Oh well, we can test it.
But why did this door? Why did we get the color from it instead of like another door in the corridor? Why this one? Is it because it's the gym from Goron?
No, we literally walked around and it buzzed until we did a whole thing. And to determine that this gym matched with this door, and then it buzzed more. It was like a hot or cold thing we did around.
Yeah, it was very much like you're waiting at a restaurant and there's a bzz, 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 bzz.
You, for the listeners, that means you just did that joke twice in a row.
I know.
It was It was immediate.
They had a week apart.
It's a good callback for us because we haven't played in
Weeks.
This is me, Drake Derringer. I'm talking to you, Dwayne. I'm really just trying to find the character voice again. I'm just kind of trying to settle
Feel
into
it out. Yeah.
Because it has been a long time since we have played.
Well, why don't we test and see what it does by doing this? And she'll just get the gem and stick it in the bracelet.
Yeah, you put the gem in the bracelet, and it continues to glow.
Are you in there?
So Darlin looks at the bracelet, this bracelet now adorned with, I don't know, the casket of Cassiel, maybe, however you want to call that, and calls out to him. And for moments, but it feel like years, it's silence. And you hear, yeah, I'm here. What do you want?
It shows to brothers, uncle. Like, yeah, it works. He's there. Welcome back. We thought you were lost. I thought you were lost.
From where?
I don't know.
Yeah, we slurped you on out of the Goron door.
Yes.
Normally, when there's slurping involved, consent is required.
Yeah, well, you didn't sign the DNR, so...
Yeah, so at this juncture, it's an implied consent. So because you couldn't consent, it seemed like you would want us to have, if you could have talked, would have said, please do this thing. And
It's
so we
like
did that thing.
CPR. There are good Samaritan laws that protect us.
Well, both of your accents make you sound really smart, so I believe you.
All right, thank you. Good. I am pretty smart.
Less and less so as you keep talking.
Let me taste that stone.
Aren't you
What's
the
that,
guy my
excuse me?
mother used to dip in soup?
What?
He is the one we used to dip in soup.
Yeah, I heard that story. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought we don't kiss and tell, but I guess that's a thing.
Oh, Gus dips and tells. He'll dip and tell anybody who'll listen.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, we took the color from the Goron door. Have no idea what that did, but it brought you back.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I'm happy to be back, to be clear. So, good job.
So what does that mean for the door?
Well, have you been through any other doors that don't have color to them?
No.
Kind of a good point, huh?
Haven't really tried.
Right, so if I step through that door right now, I will be inside of the rock?
What?
I'll be inside.
No?
So you got slurped into the crystal.
Yes.
So if I step through the door, I'll be in the crystal.
Nope.
I'll be
So
in the
you
infinite
guys-
void where Goron
You guys
used to be.
slurped. Ugh. You guys slurped
That's
an
the
energy
term.
source into the gem, which tends to kind of be my home. Or more, it's more complicated than that. But yeah, you basically gave me a boost, a charge.
Now, did we sacrifice the lives of millions in order to do that? The whole of a reality, including where my family lives, is the question I guess I have to ask you, Cassio.
Roll an insight check.
Oh, gosh.
I'd love to. I've rolled a 5. But Cassiel's dragon, so I have advantage.
Okay.
Right?
Sure. But I had no idea what you were about to say. But he's a dragon, so.
Yeah. So, like, as a favorite enemy, I can take advantage on that.
Yeah. That sounds correct.
Which means I've rolled a 14. Much better.
He says in response to your question, I don't know that I would say that. But you don't believe him. Yeah, you're
What
pretty
would
sure
you
you just
say?
sacrificed an entire world.
What would you say instead?
I would say you used an energy source to boost me back. I'm back, baby.
Is that energy source everyone I've ever known and loved, plus countless strangers?
It's good to be back.
And countless possibility.
I'm just saying, it's good to be back. Thanks for...
Ooh.
Where have I been?
In a different gem? We can fix the world, right?
Which one?
Darling,
the door.
quickly, use your 1 minute rewind time powers.
I can't.
It's
Not that easy.
I'm gonna try to snatch that bracelet. I'm gonna try to get the juice. I'm gonna try to murder Cassiel and get the energy out and put it back in the door.
I will play keep away.
I do want to point out before we do this, leave it to Shane. Leave it to Shane to find any campaign to murder friends in. You know, first Ilaria. Now we're going for Cassiel.
I get it. I already, as I was saying it, I was like, I can take this heat because there's blood on my hands.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
fine.
clean, so I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll take. All right, so yeah, you guys play keep away. You guys want to do a sleight of hand check to see who's faster?
I'm going to growl at him.
Hand.
For sure.
I'm gonna growl at him.
I don't want to slide a hand with my friggin' bard expertise ass sister, but I will.
Yeah. You just hope that she didn't expertise sleight of hand.
No, she got me.
I got a 19.
Yeah, you're not able.
I got a 10.
You are not able to wrestle this bracelet away from her. I imagine it's like a lot of keep away, but she's just faster by a good margin.
Could I use? Yeah, can I while they're doing that? Can I try to get in and help Bro here?
No, you did it too late. If you would have said before, I would have given him advantage.
If she's distracted now, that's the point. I want to do it now while she's tussling.
You can restrain her or something. I mean, or you can try to grab it
That's
yourself.
weird.
You're not going to be able to help him.
No, I don't. I want to try myself. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Okay,
I'm
go
trying
ahead.
Now that he knows it's sleight of hand check and he's a rogue.
Sleight of hand versus sleight of hand.
Sorry, I'm talking too much about everybody's. Oh, whoa.
27.
I got 28.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So you both have expertise in sleight of hand, you dastards.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so honestly, when you put the two together, I think both of you end up on top of that table that tends to be in the corridors, and it's just like a lot of fast-moving hands. Like the bodies aren't moving; you're just going for hands.
Saying
Just
find it,
anime
just
motion
saying
lines.
find it. Yeah,
It's like when
Like,
Goku and
yeah.
Vegeta go.
yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess does she notice since it's they're doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. She notices that you get it, man. Like sleight of hand does not mean stealth necessarily.
Okay. Well, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do.
He goes, "Can I do it stealthily too?"
I'm gonna open over that door and then hold Cassiel over into the darkness and say,
We're on the table. Give him back.
I'm reaching. Then my body's half on the table. My
Yeah,
body's
you go
half,
to the door. You go to open it.
and I'm all right. So if this is not a big deal, what happens if I drop you back in here? Is that a bad thing?
I don't. First of all, darling.
Say
No,
that
answer.
magic. Hey, say that magic word you know.
That I know.
Wakanda?
Yeah, and I say the phrase that I've used a couple times to transfer people from the real world to a gym,
Say it backwards.
and I do say it backwards.
No, you don't. You already said you say it, motherfucker.
Well, tell me what happens the first time. Because do I go to the gym? I'm gonna go fisticuffs this
Yeah, you vanish and drop
Be
the
real.
gem.
Be real.
I'd like to dive to catch
In
you.
the
Jumping
void.
for it. No, jumping for it.
Okay.
Ah, we
Into
both
the
said
void.
So, are you serious? I'm going into it.
Yeah.
It's inside the door. It's over the threshold of the
Yeah.
Goron door, the Gore door.
The corridor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me what I see now.
Well, we'll worry about what you see in a second.
Oh, okay.
Darling and Draco? Draco, that doesn't sound right.
It's just Drake.
Malfoy. Yep.
Just Drake. Yeah, I was like, that seems wrong. Drake. What did you guys say you wanted to do? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over like Devin freaking out about this being real.
We both. I said it first, but we both instantly were like, "I died for it." We're both trying to catch it.
Yeah, acrobatics. Shane goes, why do I keep picking shit that I don't like doing?
Oh
It's just
my
like
gosh.
all the things that everyone else will be great at. 13.
26.
I got a
double
dang.
his.
I got a dang prosthetic leg. I'll throw it.
So,
It's a help action.
darling, you run and leap to catch this gem. And you are inside the door. And so
I catch
you
your ankles. I should be right behind her,
Yes,
right?
you can. Yes, you can. And here's what happens. As Darling leaps forward and catches the gem, then you feel the grab of Drake's hands against you and pulling. And he pulls you. And you slam the ground inside the door, and he drags you out.
What did I see?
You saw the floor?
Okay.
The dark floor?
Just dark floor. Okay.
Yeah. It's an endless shadow, but there's a floor.
Oh, I didn't think there'd be a floor on here. I thought you'd be in an infinite void.
Oh, I thought I was gonna fall.
Yeah,
that wasn't.
That hurt a lot more than I
But
thought.
if I did power slam Darling to the ground, can I make a move for the gym?
We're gonna be tussling on the shadowy ground.
that
While
was
you
my
guys
intention. I
are
was trying to save your
fighting
life.
over the gem, go ahead and take your headphones off.
I'm not. I can't make a joke.
I'm just saying, take your headphones off. So you find yourself sucked into the gym. And this gym is green. Everything here is green. And you find yourself sitting on like a stone bench that was crudely put together. And standing before you is the image of Cassiel, which you have not seen. What does
he look like? It looks like Ginge. It's Ginge, right?
It's Ginge. Yeah, it's a very nice word picture of Ginge. So if you've ever gone into his SoundCloud or to our Apple Music, where you see like his tracks, and he's got that cute little suit on and his face,
yeah,
that's basically who Cassiel is. And he says, welcome to my home, I guess.
All right, let's cut the crap.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm standing. What are you doing here?
Your brother is
Which one?
the flamier one.
Yeah.
The proprietor, by what is it called? Was one of the names we call him.
Yeah, no.
He was
I
trapped
call
in
him
a
that too.
statue, and we used my brother used a word to, or nephew, whatever he is, he used a word to get him out. Is it a similar situation where there's somewhere that releases you? Because it seems like you just keep getting stuck in this gym. Don't you have enough power to get out into the world?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we do it? Because here's the thing. We need all the powers of the dragons, your siblings, and we're in a bit of a rush. And you guys just keep dying or you disappear. It seems like you're all powerful, yet you've got no power?
Juice. Yeah. Good point. How many other dragons you know that have just been juiced up by an entire world?
Or none of them, because we've never done this. So
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
weird that you're
And
here now.
Why did you say that my brother was in a gym?
He was not in a gym, he was in a statue.
My brother was.
No, well, I guess it was a lesser thing that your brother put in
Okay,
there.
cool.
But,
I was about to say,
it seems
how
like
the
all
fuck
powerful.
did he get in a gym is what I wanted to know.
He can.
That's fine.
He has all this power, but can you use it to help us? It just seems like you're not
Of course.
very useful.
Well, first of all, that's hurtful. I didn't have enough juice.
So shoot me straight. Goron. People alive or people dead? Don't give me they may not.
They're super dead. I just didn't want to tell him that guy because he said like, "Hey, all my family and friends." And that
it's
sounded
my
terrible.
family too, but we feel
Okay.
like it's just
Whoops.
another thing to tick on to go. We'll fix it. Like that's what we're doing. So we just live our lives fixing. You can't fix it.
What? No, but you can't.
Why did your gym? We just got close. It's not like we did a special incantation and said, "Please kill everyone." So why did this happen? Short version. Just tell me. We got to get on the road.
The short version is this: these gems, they are not one of a kind, right? Like we have anchorage to the worlds.
Yep. Your sister told me about that one. She's the sea, the sapphire.
Yeah, so we have anchorage to the worlds, all of them. And this gem was Goron's. So it makes sense that when you went to restore it, it used Goron's juice. We're more meant for kind of like a backup plan, if that makes sense. Because we are in all the worlds, like, it's our gems. We're really not all there. Does that make sense? Like, these gems are basically copies of us, but there's no juice to them.
Okay, so a part of your essence exists in all places.
Yeah.
But, like, your true powers in none of them.
Backup. Yeah.
So where's your main power hub exist?
Right
Where's
here.
that? In this world?
In this particular gem.
How do we get you to help us find more of these gems quickly?
Oh, I don't need more of these gems. Or you mean mine?
We need to find the Grand Magus. One guy. Trying to look for him.
I'm roughly familiar with him. I'm definitely missing a chunk of time.
Yeah, so are we. So the weird things happening. You were gone for a while. We were looking for you.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. Because what I remember is I didn't remember. And then I remembered. And now there's pieces I don't remember again, but I remember most things now.
Yeah, I feel like most of my life's been like that. So
okay.
Here's what I'm saying is right now we have a bit of a conundrum, but we just need to find the Grand Magus. Can you help us do that right now?
Can I just pinpoint him? No.
Because you have the entire power source of an entire world of people, millions, billions, perhaps. What does that let you do for us?
It restores my strength to full. I can now do what I do, which is lord over time and the like. But
stand by. Do you know the part about my sis being a Time Lord as well? So, like, you guys working in conjunction. Is that a thing you're aware of? She's a Time Lord.
Yeah. Well, I knew she was connected to the temple. I didn't.
From Gore. Hold on a sec. You haven't removed all of the life force from Goron because we're from Goron.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what does that mean?
It means you can't go home?
We'll fix it. All right, listen up.
Okay.
With your unlimited and great draconic abilities.
Nobody said unlimited, first of all.
Well, okay. I imagine it's pretty grand in the scale of powers. Can you get us to the Grand Magus right now? All three of us, all four of us, you included. Could you make that happen?
Nope. I don't know where he is.
You don't have, like, there's a spell that sometimes people use, like, to message people. They know what they look like, even if they don't know where they are.
I could try, but I imagine if he's doing his thing, he's probably going to be cloaking against that. We're trying to avoid it, right? He is the Grand Magus.
Well, let me answer this then. Can you take us quickly to the different anchors of your brothers and sisters so that we can maybe meet him at one of these anchors? And can we do it rapidly and keep doing it so in case he shows up?
Well, no, but you could, if we go back to the world where you met my brother, I could turn into a dragon and you could fly on my back. So it'd be pretty quick. But it wouldn't be like instant. I'm not a teleporter, boy. That's my sister. She's got the magic. We all have magic, but we all have, like, our strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, I get that.
I'd have a better chance, like, stopping time and then, like, flying you there and then starting time and pretending that I teleported. But, like, don't tell anybody that. That's my trick.
Perfect. I agree. I keep that between you and me. I will tell everyone, though, if you're trying to do with me over one.
Excuse me. I'll just turn back time and then you'll forget. Hold on. He's looking at his watch.
Could you turn back time to where you came back into this gym?
But no. First of all, I wouldn't kill myself. Second of all, there's things called fixed points.
Yeah, it's above me, mate. Listen.
Yeah, you don't have to math
could
for it.
we head back to the brother and sister? I didn't know this was going to happen. It's great to meet you. You look very handsome.
Sure. Thank you.
And so we can get the show on the road. I think we're in a bit of a hurry, and maybe letting her know about your time powers would be very valuable.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Why don't we do that?
Okay. How do I exit? If I just like squeeze my eyes and like a Yoshi when he's flying, like running in the air.
So darling, you have this bracelet on, or you have this bracelet in your hand. Mm-hmm. Your face kind of hurts too, and you can kind of hear the I'll say squawking of your uncle. How do I get out of here? And then you hear the voice of Cassiel. Oh, hold on. Didn't you? You found a way in. Find a way out.
All while trying to like wrestle with Drake.
I'm not wrestling. I'm sorry. I was trying to save your. I thought you were going to fall into an infinite void.
Okay, well, I'm not in the infinite void, but they're trying to get out. Hello.
Yeah. No, just keep going that way.
This is just into a wall. It's nothing. There's nothing there.
Yeah, no, just think harder, and then you feel like a big kick in your ass, and you're flown out of the gym. Ah, God. Ugh. Yeah, it's way better in here with just one. Two's a little cramped.
Every RPG player knows that the scariest final boss isn't Tiamat, Vecna, or Orcus. Why? It's none other than scheduling a game, that foul beast. It's no one's fault they can't make it. Tim? So how do we get a game together that is exciting, fresh, and worth exploring? The answer is plainly Roleplay Revolution. Roleplay Revolution allows you to generate ready-to-run adventures in minutes. It comes complete with NPCs, monsters, maps, and more. What a hoot! Your adventures can be highly complex for even the most intelligent, or as simple as you require. Isn't that right, Timmy? Roleplay Revolution has powerful tools that let you tweak your adventure after initial creation, so don't worry about all those last-minute great ideas that you come up with. You start by just throwing out some of your favorite themes, movies, games, etc., just to get the juices flowing a bit. Want to mix high fantasy with your favorite RPG title? Well, go crazy. A mustachioed plumbing brothers and steampunk? You got it. Your imagination is the limitation. Roleplay Revolution allows you to create the game you'd love to run, but just don't have the time to write. To spice it up even more, let's assume that Tim and your other quote-unquote friends are indisposed for a long period of time. Never fear! Roleplay Revolution has an AI-powered DM named Oracle. That's nice. That will never leave and keep its time commitments. Oracle will run the adventures you generate for you. You can run the adventures solo with Oracle, or have it GM for you and your friends. It's free to try, but we, Lawful Stupid, hope you'll hear this and go for the annual subscription. If you purchase the annual subscription and use the code Lawful Stupid at checkout, you'll get a whopping 20% off the total price. Head on over to roleplayrev.com and let the games begin.
Oh, you made it back out.
All right, so long story short, he's got all his powers. Confirmed everyone in Goron is dead, according to him. I'm sorry about that, but I feel like we'll fix it. He is also a Time Lord of sorts. Or he is. He has time magic. He said that. He said he had time magic. He's lying about a lot of stuff right now. Either way, he said he could stop time for us. He could become a dragon, and then he could take us back to wherever we need, so we could maybe get to some of those other anchors and meet the Grand Magus. Try to go see his brother first.
Can you take us back to like 3 minutes ago for no reason?
He tried. I tried it. He said he would not kill himself.
I probably could, as long as I'm not killing myself.
I thought I could trick him.
No, doesn't.
It's not that we want you dead. We just want everyone else alive. You know?
Yeah, no, I get it. It's fine. I won't take it personally.
Can we somehow power the door again later? Will that bring them all back?
Well, I haven't seen it done yet, but I don't know that anyone's ever tried.
Well, we've got that.
Okay, but just keep me away from the door. Like, let's not use me to power said door.
All right, which one of your siblings are you not fond of?
First of all,
maybe put them to sleep for a little while.
There you go. It's a good idea.
Do you reckon Grand Magus would have enough juice to power up the door?
No, isn't that an idea?
If we was to get to him and put him in a gym?
Well, especially if he's as grand as we all think he is. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
I got an idea. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, let's go get the Grand Magus. We got these empty gyms. Write down them magic words.
Backwards.
And do backwards, forwards,
upside down, left, right. We're going.
If anybody wants to know what I'm doing in my downtime, it's memorizing these words, so I don't have to. So I can just be like, "Hey, I say the words. I know them." Okay, that's all right. So all we need to do is know not where the Grand Magus is, but where the Grand Magus was. And we already know where he was because he was right before us in the waterfall. So you can take us there, Cassiel, to right before we got to the waterfall. That's when the Grand Magus was at the waterfall. We wait for him to try to get the juice. We get his juice. Bingo bango. Welcome back, everybody we ever loved.
Yeah, that's an idea. We'll see if we can do it.
It could work. What about the other siblings?
We don't need him if we got the Grand Magus. If we stop what he's doing, then who cares? I mean, we should get them. They're beautiful dragons, and I love them, and we will free them, but we won't be on a time crunch anymore.
But what if their essence helps us fight him?
Cassiel, you think that your siblings would lend us juice in our fight?
Well, it depends. Some are more willing than others, I'm sure. I mean, I'll help you out. You guys, you know what? You can use my juice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure. I don't know why they wouldn't, especially if this Grand Magus is the threat you say is. Yeah, seems fine.
All right. So our time, darling. When is your soul forfeit?
Well, I now have him, so I could just call my patron and just tell him.
All right, probably do that at your leisure, but
I was wondering if it was going to take you a long time to realize you had achieved it. They're like, oh yeah, I got him. But you guys...
All right, 6. So we're not on a time crunch. Yeah, I mean, we can go around and try to get as many of the dragons as we can for the fight, if you think that'll be helpful. Or whenever, I mean, because we're time traveling anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because we're going back to a point in time, so we can spend as much time as we want. Right, darling? You know how all this tomorrow was yesterday stuff works. We can do as much of stuff as we want, including getting all the help we need, because then we're just going to go back anyway.
It doesn't always work that way.
But he's also using time as well, so we have to be wary on that front.
All right, so let's go right now and kick his ass. I don't care.
Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well,
You
let me
guys
tell
can
my
champ it.
patron so my soul's not on the line, but otherwise...
y'all the time champions.
You guys keep calling me Time Champion and Time Lord. I just have abilities. I don't have titles.
I'm pretty sure you're like the Time King, if I understand correctly.
Maybe. I don't have titles. Just a lot of cool tricks.
I'm saying, like, if there were like a hierarchy, I would place you probably at least one rung above Time Lord. There's like a bunch of Time Lords.
Like,
every realm,
like
every
Jack,
world
Queen,
has a Time
King. No,
Lord.
that makes sense.
But you're just the one time dragon of.
Yeah, no, that for sure is true.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to? Because if you're saying it matters, and then time is of the essence, we shouldn't go around and get all the siblings.
All I'm saying is there are some points that you can change, some that you can't. Like, there are static entries in this world. These worlds, even.
Can we go back to the one time that we know the Grand Magus was someplace?
I can try, but until I get into that world, I can't see I can't see all the details. I can just see when it starts, when it ends, the general ups and downs.
Well, we should probably not hang out in the corridors anyway. I don't think we can be trusted, frankly. We've already ended an entire reality.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's this one. She does like a little spin to go find that door.
Yeah, and you do. You find the door that you guys came out of. So you guys go through?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
You guys go through the door, and you kind of clumsily land at the feet of the proprietor. And you hear him say, "Ah! I thought you guys were gone forever. It's good that you're back."
How long were we gone for?
A while.
Well,
Almost 2 years.
almost 2. You waited here for 2 years.
Well, I've been busy. I felt you guys back.
So what happened? What's going on? What do you need?
Yeah, a lot, actually, as it turns out. Remember that Grand Magus dude?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's bad. So, I don't want to fight him, like, one-on-one. So, if we want to figure out something to, handle that.
Did any of your other siblings happen to show up in our absence?
Oh, he ate him.
Oh. Well,
Hey,
we have the blue gem and we have Castiel, and I yell hard enough we might get the onyx one.
Cassiel, can you're here now? Can you touch the timeline and figure out maybe before all of your siblings were eaten, we could maybe go to there?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Also, good to see you again, brother. Wait, what? Let me look at the timeline, then we'll talk. And you kind of hear things, like he's like muttering to himself and stuff like that. Okay, you can't change that. Okay, all right.
Cassiel's definitely a younger brother. He's like the baby brother.
Don't
for
want to
sure.
change that. Okay. Well, good news. We could rewind the clock a little bit. Bad news is the proprietor's right. It's bad. It's pretty bad.
So, can you paint the picture of the world that we've stepped into? Because, like, right now, I'm picturing, like, the proprietors hit the deck. There's, like, dragons and fighter pilots, and there's
No, you
new
remember
worlds of
like
chaos
his
and flames.
cozy place?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in a nice cozy place, but he's alarmed.
I love that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll take it down a notch then.
Okay, important questions about it. How the fuck is Cassiella here?
Well, maybe our entire world was sacrificed to bring him back. So there's that.
Cassiel? Hey, listen, it wasn't my fault. We promised never again.
That does explain the other gray door.
Listen, first of all, I didn't do the other ones, and I didn't do this one. Ugh. All right. So Goron, we lost Goron. Damn. Gonna find Gingel somewhere else.
For now, we're gonna see if we can sacrifice the Grand Magus to energize that door once more.
Yeah, nobody's ever tried that.
My brother thought of it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, so what's your plan to fight him? Because he sounds scary.
Look at the other two. Give him hell?
Wow.
What? I'm sorry. What's the question?
I've been waiting 3 years for you heroes, and give them hell. That's what you came up with. Great.
Well, we got an empty gem, and we know that if all we need to do is get empty gem to Magus, hold him down for a minute, just for a second, and then we say the magic words, and then we should be able to get him into the rock, and then we get the rock to the corridors, get him into the Goron slot, and Robert is your mother's brother. Bob's your uncle.
I only understood parts of that, but I think it's okay as long as you feel really confident in your plan. I'll aid you however I can.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be rude. I want everybody to know, like, I'm up next. Here's my question. Is there a world in this corridor that we've been in that you've traversed it, you've been there, and pretty much it's a wash? Like, the world's a wash. It might be better if it just didn't, because if we need to energize this blue one, the sapphire, we could just...
Are you asking me which one that I would dispatch of?
Yeah, no.
If I were
if you had to rank them in order.
I'm gonna take a Cassiel pressure. I'm not saying what you would do. I'm just saying if there was a situation where we could just get rid of one for the sake of all the other ones. Is that what you're asking? Yeah, it's the one that's like newly formed. It's like less large.
Yeah, no. If we just wanted to treat it that way, I'd probably just go through the doors and then nuke this world with the Grand Maguses.
I'm pretty sure Devin just argued for stem cells.
Could we perhaps?
I would say like an old shitty world that's like all pretty much used up and they fucked it up real bad. Not like a new
this is one of those at least.
Why don't we just not mess with the worlds? That seems like a bad idea. We've learned our lesson once. We don't need to fuck up again.
But if he's like taking over Cassio told me his essence, all the brothers and sisters, they live in every world. And if he's like devour them here, if he devours them here, let me ask this: if you guys all die, doesn't the life source of this planet, like, don't you feed the planet, or am I just getting that wrong? Like, once you're gone, everything's gone.
Nope, that's pretty good. It's not quite as simple. If our anchors are destroyed, and not to be confused with our fonts, are these gems we have? They anchor us to these worlds. There's a gem of us in every world. It's a safety type of situation. Break glass in case of emergency situation. So if I'm killed in this world, then there are opportunities for me to be restored. But there can only be one. Highlander rules, of course. But we have the power to traverse. I mean, it's literally our job.
So what do we do here? What's the call?
You're saying, so you guys are like the core and the fabric of reality and whatnot, and if you guys are all gone, then the world kind of falls apart. But like, doesn't that mean that if somebody had all your juice, they could kind of do whatever they wanted? They'd be the Lord of all creation?
If someone was somehow capable of doing that,
Eating you.
eating you,
Okay.
then yeah, they would have. And much worse is, I don't know how that would affect our other gems, because when we are killed or slain, or sometimes we just die in a world, it happens. Our essence is redistributed, and eventually we can come back. We haven't ran into somebody taking our essence, so I don't.
So he didn't just. He took your essence.
He didn't take my essence.
Three
I'm
of
right
them.
here, homie. Don't put
Well,
that
I mean,
on
No,
me.
but
three of
maybe
you.
in another gem.
No, it's there can only be one, right? So I'm here fully. So he can't like go and eat another gem and get me.
But, well, you gave us some of your juice, so we have a rock with your juice in it.
Yeah, you got a small.
So
small,
you
like-
exist in two places. You exist here at 99%, and then 1% of you is in this rock.
It's us. Think of it like a seed. Yeah.
All right, so Cassiel's in snack form right now. So if what's his face shows up, he's
First
just
of
gonna
all,
pop that rock in his
hey
mouth.
man, nobody said I was in snack form.
Well,
I'm
you
just
want you
back
to come
up.
out of the gym. It's weird that you're not coming out of there.
It's
Just
comfy in
be
here.
out, be a normal person. Stop being an accessory.
Yeah, so he
to my
pops out of
sister
the
over here.
gym, and you see Cassiel. And the podcast has just got a reimagining of Cassiel, but for the other two who didn't have headphones on, it's basically Ginge. Like, Ginge
a
in a
lie.
little tuxedo.
How tall is he?
It's
How
changed.
tall is Cassiel?
What?
Again?
Like 5'6". What is Ginge? Like that ballpark?
5'10".
Oh,
Like
He just
5'6",
looks
he
smaller.
said.
There's no way he's 5'10".
Great. This episode's going to be badly produced. Thanks for that.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, no. Ginge, you're as tall as you want to be. I remember being a little bit taller than Ginge, and I'm 6 foot, so that's fine.
Okay.
So the gym, when he comes out, does it change? Like, and it's like power.
Yeah, it's not full glowing anymore. It's got a small little trickle charge going on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
So what are we doing here, folks? What's the best? You're afraid of now the Gren Magus because he's got 3 out of 6 of you absorbed.
Can we get your sister out of the blue gym? Can we have a full family reunion? She's still sleeping.
That's not how that. All right, let's see. So we got 1, 2. Okay, he's got at least 3. Hold on, and you see him like pull up this like strand of things.
Is this Cassiel or is this
Cassiel. The other guy's got a deeper
He's
voice.
definitely the youngest child.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still like doing the numbers in his head to get to 6.
Pulled like
'cause it's 6,
he
right?
pulled up like these like strands, and he's looking through them.
Oh, okay. We're just like tapping our foot, like looking at our watches, like waiting for him to get through.
I guess you
whatever
don't
he's
have
counting.
to stand there
Hey.
while he plays in the fucking timeline.
It seems important.
Okay,
it
sure.
seems
Hey.
like
Patron.
What?
Patron. Who the fuck?
Oh, you want to call your patron?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I thought you were yelling at Neko. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
patron speak.
Speak,
Yeah.
patron.
This
All right,
is
yeah.
listen, darling. Hey, where are you?
Roll a religion check.
Uh, 13 religion.
Yeah, you call out, and you get no answer.
Oh my god, I have your brother, and this was the whole fucking deal. Now your radio's silent?
Yeah, he got Ed.
Bullshit.
We're 2 years in the future, and all of Cassiel's brothers and sisters that aren't here right now got Ed, right?
Okay, but how does she have her magic? As a warlock.
Maybe have you tried to cast a spell?
Why'd you ask that?
What?
It's a safe warlock spell.
What's a safe warlock spell? She goes, all right,
That's
I'll
Eldritch
cast
Blast in the
darkness
head.
on us. It's fine. Hold on. Stay still, Drake. Crown of Madness?
Oh, unseen servant.
Yeah, you cast and summon an unseen servant.
I look towards wherever the invisible figure is and just kind of like shoo it off. I'm like, go clean something.
It does. It goes and finds something to clean.
Just dusting in the background for a minute.
You see a floating duster, just like...
No, he not gone. Just not answering.
Yeah. Okay, well, nope, pretty sure he's gone.
Well, how can I use the magic?
Maybe he's got a little bit of juice left behind somewhere, and he left it to you so you could save him.
Well, realistically,
He's gonna owe me.
He's not gone, right? I think we all determined. Yeah, he's eating them. That's the deal. I don't know that they're gone. Maybe they're just in his belly. Because if they were gone, the world would be way, way worse than it is right now.
Yeah, no, I think the Grand Magus, he wants to get all your juice so he can be super god.
Yeah, it sounds like a villainous thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably has like some tragic motivation of like,
yeah, sure,
that he wants to correct some horrible thing that's happened in the past, and he's like, trust me, I can make the world better, but like, we gotta live by our choices.
That's true. Mm-hmm. You'd probably need to get all these gems and put them in a golden gauntlet of sorts.
You can fix all the world problems that way. Yeah.
But the only way to activate it would be with a good snap, you know.
Now I feel like that's not what it is. Fuck. All right. I thought I'd figured out the Grand Magus's motivations, but I'm just riffing on.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just go beat him up. That's all I got.
Okay.
I mean, we'll wait for Cassiel to get done scrubbing the timeline, and we'll see. We'll see if we can go get some more brothers and sisters for the fight. If we can stop and get them on the way back.
Oh. Well, go ahead.
All right. Another thing that just popped in my head. You said you've got things all over the place, like you're all in every world in some way. What if we go get a different version of your siblings in a different world and bring them back here? You would know where they are, right? If you drop in between worlds, you should be able to like locate them.
But there's only one.
Only one what?
Yeah, Highlander rules, homie.
Oh no, but so he got the ones?
He got their core essence, yeah.
You guys all hang out in the same world?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but
it's like one of those things where like you have the most important people, you wouldn't all like be in the same room together in case someone would come in.
You and your
like,
family never gather together ever?
We don't make up like everything that stitches things together.
We kind of do if you think about it.
And actually, honestly, you don't want to get into our family dynamics. It's a very weird situation. I don't even know what these people are, to me, honestly.
What?
Like adopted children or like nephews. It's weird. Listen. No, we're not all in the same place. We don't get together very often. Even when we do, we still don't. Some of us don't show up.
Okay, well, we do. We like each other. What do you want from me?
Well, now you're eating, so that's great.
I thought the whole point of these gems was they were a contingency for if something happened to you.
That's correct.
There'd be a little piece of you in every reality for you to eventually manifest from.
That is so correct. But that only works when we're gone. I don't think they're gone.
Right. So if you got at right now, this rock that I have that's got a little bit of you in it, your seed.
He did say seed. He said it was a seed. It didn't like have his seed in it. I think there's just a very small
different. I love that Devin's characters explain it.
Let me break something down here for you.
Hold on. The
All right,
proprietor
so
says,
there's one
"Hold
thing
on,
that
listen, we just need
grows
to-
plants."
Not his seed, you know? Like everybody.
Well,
starts
you know,
explaining.
they both grow things. It's not terribly wrong.
If you was to
Darling
get
goes,
We don't need to have this talk right now.
if you was to get at,
Cover your ears, darling. Cover
Oh
your
my
ears. You don't need to hear
God,
this.
I don't.
Listen,
This-
Darling's probably got more experience than most of you guys, okay?
I don't. Wait, is this DM or is this character saying? Is this one of proprietor?
No,
like
that
throwing
was not
shade?
proprietor.
Okay.
if you was to get at, this rock wouldn't stop glowing, right?
That's correct.
So your siblings' rocks on every other world, even though they got at, should still be glowing, right?
Yeah, in theory, that should be the case.
So I think that's what Ozzy's getting at, is we can go to the corridors, pop into another world, find the rock on that world that'll be glowing, and then just get them that way. Is that what you was trying to say, Ozzy? Is that close? That's your character's name.
Osiris? He was saying Ozzy, like Osiris.
Oh, I didn't get it. Say it again, because I wasn't listening. I'm still thinking about the seed thing and if he offended my sister, or if he offended my sister or not.
Don't worry about it. Let's go find the Grand Magus right now. I'm tired of fucking around.
I just want to kill him and get our world back. That's what I want to do. I want to go to a family reunion now that he mentioned it.
Let's go get this bastard. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm riding on the proprietor's back. Let's fucking do this.
I'm on Gorp.
Me
I
and
forgot about him.
We're doing a totem pole.
Gworf doesn't get... I love the idea of Drake not getting to ride his own dragon.
He goes,
Or Gworf's sad that Drake's like, I'll ride on the proprietor. Oh.
No, the proprietor's like an aircraft carrier. Me and Gorf are gonna deploy out. Hey, by the way, you know what? Can we go, before we time travel back to find the proprietor, can we go grind 2 levels so that I can fly? I think that would be way more dramatic.
yeah, dude. What did 2 years of standing around get us level wise?
What
For you
if
guys, it
we-
wasn't 2 years. You dumb fuck.
Listen, if somebody's 2 years.
What if we do go back in time, research for the Grand Magus, and gain our 2 levels there?
I want to also argue that we killed billions of people. How much XP is that? Even if they're just shit kids.
And that's where we'll end this episode.
That is funny. That is the one argument I've ever had against milestone experience is if you end an entire world, you don't get the individual XP.
Oh
Dang
no.
it.
Oh.
Loopholes.
Yeah, well. Shane, roll for
Yeah.
humanity.
He has no clue.
What's the
It's
question?
been a minute, buddy, but how about we roll for humanity?
Is that the end of the episode?
Yeah, I said that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Oh,
after,
sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah.
That's
After
funny.
Devin was like, "Hold on, did I kill a world?" And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Our charity for the month is going to be Extra Life. So this is coming from one of the folks in the Discord would like us to do this. Kesner. Kesner says, in case y'all still need charities, hit up this one. It's Extra Life. So we're going to be donating to them and the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. You guys know the deal with Extra Life. They help the kids. They help sick kids. They work with that network of hospitals and ensure that money goes to kiddos that are sick and that need some help. So we hope you will join us in rolling. And we got a 12, so $12 heading to Extra Roll from us, and we of course hope that you'll join us.
All right, so I've handled this differently, this outro piece, multiple times, but I'm changing it again. And no matter, no, listen, it's important. No matter what campaign we do going forward, I'm going to have this ending bit. Now, while I campaign, you guys are going to be drawn into this, but let me explain. One day, I'm going to die. And so are all of you guys. Today...
Yeah, you can't prove that.
Today, London is listening to the podcast and is in season 1 and stuff. So my new bit will be to give London wisdom. To give them quotes and shit that they will have for years. And so now
When
my
you're
new
dead.
ending cap is the same. So I want each of you, at the end of every episode of what I have left, to give my children words of wisdom.
I'm so ready.
Shane, you're first.
Hey, progeny of Dwayne, past and future. I don't know how many of you are listening to this. It's me, your Uncle Chainsaw. Just some wisdom that everybody should know. If you are going to leave a lasting mark for you, for your posterity, you should not do it on a podcast where you've made dick jokes consistently for the last 5 years.
It's good advice. Devin?
One of the most important things that I've learned is life is like chess. I don't know how to play chess.
That's true. Okay, good. Avon, what do you got for him?
Well, I got you a serious one.
Okay.
If you're ever down on your rut, there are always people around you. That includes family, friends, and some stranger if you need someone to talk to.
No chance I outlived Dwayne, so I'm not there for you kids. I'm so sorry.
That's a good point. And
No chance.
My words of wisdom will be: you can worry or you can work it. You don't necessarily have time for both. So either worry or work it.
I do have a serious one.
I have a serious
Save
one
it for the
piggyback
next
on
one.
Yeah,
Dwayne's too.
Avon made me feel bad.
Good.
Indirectly. It wasn't like she meant to, but she did good. You're a great parent. If you have to choose, and this is the quote, brothers, if you have to choose between being right, being kind, always choose to be kind.
That's a good
That'll
one.
get you so much further.
I wish I would have actually learned that lesson when I was younger. Shane.
To piggyback off of Dwayne's, Benjamin Franklin, I believe, says, "He who worries suffers twice." Don't stress. You'll be fine. Just wait. Like, the thing is already gonna suck. It's gonna. So, like, right now, you're not doing the shitty thing. So fucking vibe.
Yep.
I dig that.
That's a very good one. I'll probably just start quoting him instead of saying what I say. That's way better.
Benny
okay.
F. Yeah. Go to the well on Benny F every time.
Yep. Well, as we always say, we love you.
We
I'm
love
not
you.
getting there.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I broke the solid oath. I'm an oath breaker now.